write a letter, let people know in Ottawa, let people know in Victoria what you think decision makers should be doing about this.
We need to figure this out ourselves. Civil society step forward and say, here's the timeline, here's the targets, and here's the indicators. Read the ministerial letters. It's the first time we've ever published ministerial letters in the country, and it tells you what their mandate is, and I can tell you from meeting with people in Ottawa very recently, they're all memorizing those letters. We can't wait for a result. We need stuff now. And that's where putting concrete proposals on the table, I really think now's the time to not hesitate as civil society. Get in there, whatever position you're in, and put concrete proposals on the table so that they have solutions to grasp for. Because they're looking for them in Ottawa. I actually got that feeling last week. It was fairly honest. It was like, look, this is a big agenda we signed on to, and we do need your ideas.
I would suggest that you should write, certainly the Minister for Development is the only minister that had it in their mandate letter. And so the question I would be asking her would be, so how are you going to make this universal? How are you working with other, with your colleagues? And I would be asking that question also to the Prime Minister's office. Because at the end of the day, if this agenda is going to be taken seriously at the federal level, it's going to have to take leadership from that level. It's not just about the federal government in Canada. We're dealing with a significant number of policy areas that are all jurisdiction at the national or at the provincial level, right? Education, health, and so on. So it seems to me that we need to be asking our federal counterparts how they're engaging with cities, how they're engaging with provinces, and I think that we can ask cities these questions. We can ask, our councillors, our members of provincial parliament, and so on. And so I would really suggest that, when we think about who you're bringing this conversation to, that you very much are moving beyond sort of the federal government.
People in poorer countries or fragile countries or whatever you want to call it, in countries that I live in and work in, we actually need the help of the people like you. We need Canadians and Americans and British people and whatever to say to their governments, look, this is really important. Don't use this as some kind of geopolitical toy. What's happening in these SDG discussions is actually important for all of us. It matters to us.
So if anyone's kind of looking to see kind of some very specific things that civil society groups have put out there and asked for and put in letters, those are really good examples to look to if you're kind of looking to just kind of get started with something. So I'd really encourage you to look at that, and it's all up available on our website.
If everybody can commit to telling a friend, maybe even sharing this on social media, let people know what the SDGs are.